Hello, Amy. What you doing, gal? Besides being the prettiest thing in Amarillo, what you been up to? Uh-oh. Still doing homework, huh? How when you have to do something like that? Hello, Gracie. That don't make you mad, does it? Oh, Miss Lillian, how you doing tonight? Oh, I'm doing fine. Yeah, I looked at the clock wrong. I'm actually early tonight. Hello, Miss Michael Ann. A little bit of everything, huh? Well, this weather here is sort of crazy too, but that's just normal in Texas in the spring. Hello, Shoe Devil. Well, any of y'all been getting in any trouble today? How's it been, though? Hello, Miss Kathleen Klein. I know she hadn't been staying out of trouble. I wonder how many times. Hello, darling. I wonder how many times Kenny watched that video last night. Well, has everybody had a pretty good day? Hello, Lorraine. There ain't that much work in the world, Kathleen. I gotta watch that, Lorraine. You mean I'm not the only one that put you to sleep, huh, Michael Ant? Ooh, damn, I got to go on tonight. Well, it's a full moon, so maybe that's what's causing it. Well, that moon is pretty out there tonight. If I was a coyote, I'd be hollering at it. Dang. Hello, Roy and Becky. Just don't let him pull no teeth, Roy. Like me when I used to work in 12 and 14-hour days, 7 days straight in a row for about a month at a time. You'd come in, and about 45 minutes after you got in the house, your ass would come dragging in. Hello, Miss Ann. How you doing? That's a pretty neat little town, ain't it, Roy? Hello, Myrna. How you doing, gal? It just sort of depends on what kind of mood I'm in, Gracie. Get to thinking about that when you're about 20 years old. Go work 12 hours, go home and clean up, and then go play for 12 hours. Do it all over again. Come in about 5 o'clock in the morning and go to work. Swear up and down you ain't never going to do it again. About dinner time, you think, well, maybe I'll live. About 4 o'clock, you think, I might go drink one beer. 5 o'clock in the morning, here we go again. And I imagine we could all say that, Ann. Mm. It ain't the same old world with them doctors like it used to be. Bernard, are you staying out of trouble tonight? Yep. Get about 10 hours of sleep a week until you hit one night, and then you sleep for about 12, 14 hours, get up and do it again. Sometime. Cat, you ever get to drinking beer and just drink yourself just stone cold sober? Just where it was like drinking water. I never have done that many times, but I've done it a few. Uh-oh, here comes the boo man. Oh, come on, Kenny. Turn that song off, man.
Do what now?
How many times you watched that video last night?
Just that one time you had me watching.
Ah, and your nose grow, your glasses ain't gonna fit no more.
because because I watched that other one that Scott sent me.
Have mercy.
I actually took me a good long nap, about a 4.5 hour nap. So that's
Oh,
the reason why I haven't been much around on YouTube.
I'm not anymore. I can't stand beer anymore, cat. But I used to drink that stuff like it wasn't gonna make no more. I'm back in my partying days. Lord help, if I did that now, it'd kill me.
What's that now?
Party like I used to. Go party all night long, get up and work all day, and go do it again.
I did just upload a video.
Do what?
I did just upload a video.
Oh, okay.
It was where I taste tested some something. It's watermelon flavored raisins.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, y'all had to go watch the video to find out what it is. Because if I
That,
tell you, y'all probably won't go.
that watermelon and raisins.
It's called. Here's what the product's called. It's called Razels. That's what it is.
Damn, I'd have you going at both ends.
And it's called Golden Raisin Sours Watermelon Shock.
Oh, I could go somewhere with that, but I won't.
Yeah,
Hello, Linda Barker and Miss
it's
Fair.
actually a new item that I just bought today when we went to Food City today. We I don't know if y'all have Food City grocery stores in Texas or not, but we have them here. And but yeah, it's a new item that I just saw in the store, and I thought, well, that'd be a good taste test review. They have that one, and they got one called mixed fruit. It's called uh, Razel's Golden Raisin Mixed Fruit, something like that. I have that one and the mixed fruit one. And they also have another one, but I can't remember what it was called. It's pretty good, but I mean, as far as sour goes, you're not gonna. At least to me, you're not gonna get any sour out of it. But you're gonna get a good watermelon flavor out of it. That's for sure. If you like watermelon, you're gonna like them.
That's like them dang sweet tarts. I won't eat any of them things for a long time, but when I do get started eating them, my tongue will be plumb raw all the time I get through.
In other words, your tongue will be safe with your brain.
Yeah.
You
I found you another song today.
did?
Yeah. Tongue is slapping your grandma this time. And that
Tongue
song.
sla- is that tongue slapping your grandma? Is that really a song?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a line in that song. They let's see, it's by uh Trace Adkins.
Trace Atkins.
Yeah.
I'll have to go listen to it.
And the name of the song is Honky Tonk Badonky Donk.
Honky tonk, badonka donk.
Yeah. Trace Adkins.
Okay.
You need to punch that one up and watch it. Cut the sound. What?
Trying new items in a grocery store makes me a guinea pig. What do you mean?
Go. You try anything.
Well, I will try anything at least once before I say no.
You ought to talk to a grocery store and tell them you're gonna give reviews on all this new food they're getting in.
Well, I tagged Food City in the video. I said food review dedicated to Food City.
You ought to talk to them, man. You might go to work for DuPont. You might be the next doughboy.
No, I doubt that.
Yeah, that ain't a bad song. Not a bad video either, is it? Yeah. Yeah, Cat knows that song. I just want to watch Kenny while he watches the video. Yeah, Diane done got the deal for you on the screen.
Got the honky tonk.
Yeah,
With
but
honky.
how you doing, Miss Fairy Dust? Miss Berna.
Hey, Verna. Hey, Fairy Dust. But yeah,
Yeah.
Dad had to go to his podiatry appointment today, and they cut his toenails, and they also touched around his foot to see if he had any feeling. He didn't have no feeling in it.
Mm.
And said he had a faint uh, they said he had a faint heartbeat in it.
Well, that's good. Have we
He
watched?
he had a heartbeat in it, but it was very faint.
Mm. We're waiting.
Huh?
I said, we're waiting on you.
Wait, don't be.
Yeah, they found that song.
I'll wait till after the live stream.
What? What you looking at me like that for? You, you act like you don't have feelings.
Huh?
I see Dyson wanting you to hurry up too.
Oh Lord.
When you get it started, we'll just mute it like you did that one last night.
I will. When I get started.
I believe he's scared to play this one.
Oh.
What?
Back had to wrestle the foam back from Moose. Oh.
That'd get you in trouble, Linda. It'd be like that one night I got to listen to Conway Twitty before we got on here, and hell, I was in a plumb weird mood. Would you bring anything for us, Grayson? Don't be looking this way and find that song.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Here, we got Kenny on mute now. Let's see what kind of reaction we get tonight. He's always doing a review on food. He's gonna do a review on these videos now. Here we go. Oh, we don't want the rocking already. Hello, traveling granny. Breathe, Kenny. Oh, we're just trying to get Kenny some theme songs going, Traveling Granny. Oh, Lord. Quit hitting rewind, Kenny. He watching the video. He'll be back in a minute. Yeah, you put that on. I believe he's having a heart attack. Mm-mm-mm. I know that song ain't that long. You know, I see him hitting that save button.
Oh Lord.
Huh. Huh. I thought the way you was holding your chest, I thought you was having a heart attack.
Oh Lord. That was a hilarious video.
You think that was you, you think that was
Yeah.
say honky tonk, but donkey donk.
I only heard that. I only heard the words "make your tongue slap your grandma" one time in that song though.
You too busy watching the damn video. It's in there a couple times. You have
Oh,
Lorraine. I hope you get to feeling better.
good night, Lauren. Hope you get feel better.
Yeah. But Lord, you ought to see her leave. You figure out how she got them britches on, Kenny?
Uh, Kenny, am I what scaling? Is that what you said?
Do what?
What does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
What does scaling mean? What in the world?
You got both them on save, Kenny?
No.
So you can put that boob as an entrance video and put that when you got through watching as the tail end of it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I will say that video was a 10. I enjoyed every minute of it actually.
Oh, Badge, how you doing?
uh, yeah. Hey, Badge. Hey,
See,
traveling Granny. By the way,
these women do the same thing, Kenny. Look what Kathleen Klein wrote.
watching guys in tight jeans and chops at rodeo as they head in the opposite direction.
See, they bad as we are. They just act innocent.
Oh Lord!
You get
Right
an
off.
education. What you up to, Mr. Badge? Mm-mm. I want the truth, Kenny. How
What's
many
that?
times? How many times you watch that video today?
I only watched it that one time. That one and that other one. One time.
One.
Being very honest with you.
So is that all you could stand, or what?
Well, I wanted after so long I wanted to go to bed, so
That kind of video will tend to do that to you.
I can imagine so.
Do who?
I said I can imagine so.
Oh, I thought you said something about Joe, and I said, "Damn."
No, no. I said I when you said that kind of video would make you want to go to bed. And I said, yeah, I can imagine so.
Okay, I want to get that straight. I thought you swung it both ways here already.
No, 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 no.
Oh, you didn't see the video last night, Dyson? Was that last night? Yeah, that was last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, he told me about one.
Yeah, they telling you.
And then also Kicking It Country, Scott sent me a video. So there you go.
What are you raising them eyebrows for? I don't know what you're eating, but somebody emailing you there.
No, no.
Kendra not sending you pictures again, is she?
No.
No. I think I embarrassed Kendra last night. Got to teasing her about showing her boobs. Yeah, Kenny has too, Dyson.
Yeah, I remember Paula. Speaking of Paula, I remember she said that she was going
Friday, wasn't it?
going to back to Canada Thursday. I think tomorrow
Thursday or Friday. Like
or today. Actually, today is actually Thursday, so it is Thursday on my end. So that'd be today. I don't know what time she was planning on leaving, but
well, I don't know where she's at now. She may be a little closer than you was when she was trying to drive down to Quartzsite.
You better not see me say, I think I'm in the wrong chat watching book. I think you mean boob videos
Yeah.
and motorboating. No, I'm in the right chat.
You fit right in, Kenny. Yeah, this was Sex Education 101 for Kenny, and now he's on 127. Oh, oh. Mm-hmm. What? Yeah, I know it. He got a PhD now. What are you giggling about? I didn't say anything.
Oh god.
Yeah, that might be his new job. He go to work at one of them colleges teaching sex education. Yeah, cat. I could think of a few more initials for that too, but I won't. Yeah, he needs an internship. You know what an internship is, Kenny?
Not really.
That's hands-on practice.
Hands-on practice.
Yeah. Can it be working in one of them porn shops? Is that what you're trying to say, Cat?
I'd like to get some hands-on practice in auto mechanics.
I don't know what the hell you gonna say there for a minute. Cat, you ever notice going through Missouri that every crossroad you come to, there'll be a sex shop on one corner and a sign putting porn down on the other corner and a church on the other corner. I ain't never seen so many sex shops in my life as there is on 40 going through there. Yeah. Yeah, he might get to go to work with Bill Clinton. The ring. Somebody ringing your bell.
It's notifications what it is.
Yeah. Oh, I can teach him about that silicone now. That ain't hard to spot. You ever think about being a silicone inspector, Kenny?
No, not really.
Why not?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, do you think all them boobs you was looking at were natural?
Yes.
Shit. Ooh, black ice is not good. I don't mind driving on snow a bit. That don't bother me. That black ice bothers me. Most of the time, that's what we get here in Texas. Badge, what you been up to? Are you still in here? Oh, okay. Well, I'm behind. I mean, not. Well, I guess there too. Gracie, are you still up in Oregon? Yeah. They fall down, they bounce like a rubber ball. If you'd have known all that was going to take place, Gracie, you'd have bought into a Cheeto factory, wouldn't you? I was thinking you were getting pretty close. I didn't know really what the date was. Which part of the country you gonna head to first, girl? I'm not going there now. Ain't no such thing as too big. Damn, that perked Kenny up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what? Downloaded. Oh, all right. I've been doing some checking today, and it cost about $800 in fuel to come up there and back from Texas. No, that's one way with uh with that cab over. I'm thinking about doing something a little bit different. Maybe rigging something up in the back of my pickup with one of them hard shell pop up uh, sleepers on top of it. Get a little better gas mileage. And that's going to be about a 3,300 miles round trip. And I'm going to make some didos. So
I'll have to wait till 2023 to go to the Oregon meetup because got that cruise coming up this year.
damn, I don't know how I feel about that, Kathleen. Might be like me and this goofy thumb of mine. That's what the good Lord gave me. That's what I'm going to stay with. Don't ass kicking.
Hang on. Everybody's spinning.
It must be you. For I'm not spinning for a change.
You're back now. But anyway, I was looking at it. Um, hang on.
Diane, can't you get somebody to help you tote the load?
Hey, kicking the country.
Nobody ain't never happy the way they do it. Somebody got really big boobs wants to get rid of part of them, and somebody that haven't got no boobs wants to borrow that. That got Kenny's attention. Hmm. Hmm. You know, I bet the best looking woman and the best looking guy in the world still not happy with the way they look. I don't think anybody really likes them. There's something that they'd change. Uh-uh. Guys, a whole lot better y'all running around without bras. A whole lot more wiggle and jiggle. What are you talking?
Oh boy.
Damn. I don't know what I should have named this chat tonight. Swapping, let's see. Swapping body parts. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, see, that's good. What are you doing, Kenny?
I'm replying to my comments on my video.
Oh, okay.
And I was checking out my poll here.
You do what? What the heck you doing with a pole?
Oh Lord.
Kenny,
My community tab poll, okay?
you community pole? Damn, you got a crowd?
Okay, I was looking at 12% says August 26th or 28th, the last weekend in August, and first weekend in September, 1st through the 4th, or I think I meant to say 2nd through the 4th. Uh, and then next year, 2023. 70%, 70% said 76% said the next year. So 2023. That's probably the best.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, man. You really want to show Kenny, just put a little Vaseline on that pole where it's slick.
Oh, Rod, your mind's in the gutter, Rod.
I'm what? I didn't hear what you said.
I gotta plug my PC up here. Hang on.
You get Vaseline on your PC or what?
Oh Lord, um,
Gracie, you talk about that. I used to date a little old gal that was she was little everywhere but on top, and she was huge. And she got that reduction business did, but it changed her whole personality. She was real outgoing before, and after that, well, it really changed her personality a lot. Always a man's fault.
I would still try to maybe.
She,
I'm still gonna have to try to send. You got a question for me? If I found a card with boobs on it and then put your pineapple in it and sent it to you, would you die laughing? I hope not.
no, it was her personality that was different, Cat. She she was real outgoing, and I don't know what the deal was, and she was having a lot of back problems. That's why she had the surgery. But it wasn't just a cosmetic deal. But she got timid and quiet, and it I'm not so sure she was a good candidate for that.
Yeah, insurances. I've learned for myself. Insurances don't pay for everything.
They it sure changed her personality, and there's no joke about that. And my
So
dog's
yeah, I
blowing up.
know. I know what you're. Yeah. Sorry, Ron. Go ahead, Ron. Sorry, go ahead, Ron.
What kind of snacks did you bring us, Gracie? I keep running these live streams. I'm gonna get fat.
Amen to that. Amen to that, Scott. I I'll give you an amen on that one, Scott. But yeah, I know what y'all are going through as far as insurance is not covering certain things. Because I know from my own self experience, my insurance doesn't cover everything either.
I tell you what, you got to resubmit that stuff. Don't just 'cause you get turned down, just pretty well turn you down on the first go round. But you got to bug them. But that cost them doctors a lot to fill all that damn paperwork and all that crap
Yeah.
out. You know, so it don't make it cheaper. That Obamacare screwed our medical industry plumb up. Oh.
Yeah,
I got
I hear though.
I got a big bag of Fritos open sitting right here, Gracie, and some where'd that dip go? Some
Yeah.
French onion dip. Yeah.
We tried to tell them that with her laser surgery, that the insurance company would save in eye exams, glasses, and cataracts every year. Yeah, mine don't cover it either, Scott. Mine don't pay for glasses or anything like that.
Me and you on the
And
same wave.
yeah, and I've already went and tried to, because I had several people tell me that I could get Medicare and Medicaid at the same time. I can't do that. I done tried that because I done called Medicare themselves, the company themselves, and and uh, and and I also they told me to go through uh, the Social Security office. I done went through that the other day. I just went the other day in person, and they told me said they told me basically because I don't have any work history, I cannot get Medicare. I will always I will always be receiving TennCare Select, and that's Medicaid. I won't be able to get nothing else. Um,
I believe I talked to somebody else on that, Kenny. They before I just let that go, there's a lot of law firms that specialize in getting that stuff. I talked to
yeah,
one of them.
they said I have to have some type of because I don't have a job. I have to be able to work for my Medicare. Is
I
what
know a lot
basically.
of people that ain't never held a job in their life has got it.
Yeah.
They,
Uh,
it'd be worth, you know. I'm lucky on that as far as I say lucky. In some ways, I'm unlucky, but I'm lucky in part of it. But they got me 100%.
I do get SSI, but I don't get Medicare. All I get is TennCare and Medicaid.
But
Used to be called when I first started. Used to be called TennCare Select, and then they changed it to Amerigroup, and then um, yeah. But no, I don't qualify for. And I said even when they said that until I go out and get a job.
I still think you need to check on that, Kenny. 'Cause I know a lot of people ain't never held a job in their life and they're drawing it. They, well, I'm lucky the VA pays for 100% of my stuff. So,
Yeah.
and really, the VA now I think is just as good as the regular hospitals, maybe a little better. I can get in to see a doctor a lot faster than most people can. And you have a good one. Thank you for coming in.
Have a good one, NJ. I need to go catch up. I saw where you dropped a video either yesterday or today. I can't remember when. I got a notification from it. They basically told me, said I don't qualify for it. So that they actually
Yeah, I'm 100% service connected.
I went to the Social Security office. I went to the Social Security office, and they said that I would actually have to. They also told me that I'd have to go through the state because they don't deal with state. My stuff, huh? You already get state. Yeah, I already get the Medicare through the state or the Medicaid. I get Medicaid through the state.
Well, they've got so many crooks and turns in that stuff, and a lot of the time, the first time you file for something, they're gonna turn it down. You know,
Yeah.
the
But
sometime it really Gracie. They what were you doing if you don't mind me asking?
Gracie, we're seeking Avengers working for the VA.
Hello, Cookie. The man with the plan.
Well, see, I still see Medicaid for me. They, like I was saying, they don't that there are certain things that they don't cover, and that is they don't cover for dental. They don't cover for vision or anything like that. So,
Whoa, dang, Gracie. I'll take my hat off to you. I I, was- I was a combat medic working
and there's not good.
back hospital,
Oh, okay.
and then I was a field medic for another year. I saw all of it I wanted right then, but it did help me. Uh, the I could speak the lingo when I did go to the VA.
Hey, Captain Jack.
That made a lot of difference. I knew the right answers when they were asked. Yeah, it nearly takes somebody that really knows those crooks and turns, because he can just be one little word in a sentence. And yeah, well, there's a lot of them boys a lot worse shape than me. I'm too damn hard headed to lay down. They got we got two or three right around here. Temple's got a huge VA, and then Waco's got a smaller one, and we got Dallas. But Waco is a 5-state VA center, So there's a lot of bigwigs around here. But I tell you what, I take my hat off to anybody that can, especially the nurses, because they do the dirty work. They, that's not an easy job. Gracie, right now, I still do a lot of work with the vets. Is on that suicide prevention deal and work on several programs. I wasn't even looking. Kenny done got kicked out of here. You punching the wrong buttons on them videos.
Sorry about that. Knocked myself off.
You hit the wrong damn button, did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Quit watching them damn videos when you're playing with a computer at the same time, man.
But
Well, my mom was a nurse,
yeah,
and then my son is he started off as EMT, and then he got to be a paramedic, and then he got to be an instructor on paramedic, and then he got to be flight supervised. I mean, certified. And then he decided he wanted his nurse to go to nursing, so he got his LVN, and then he got his RN, and then he wound up and got flight certified on it. And he got that COVID here a while back. And I was talking to him the other day. He just got through passing all his tests and stuff, and he was getting out of the nursing and getting into the psychiatric end of it. And he likes it though.
look at the food question. I don't even know where it was at. It's probably done rolled. You had chocolate chip covered cake stuffed with a pop candy that was lemon in flavor. Would either of you try it? I don't know if I would or not, really. But anyway.
Well, I guarantee you that's one thing I can't even get around a hospital anymore hardly. I walk in a hospital and just smell a hospital, and every hospital has got that smell to it, and my blood pressure will go up 20 points just hitting that smell.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Miss Lisa, how you doing, girl? I tell you what, Lisa is awful good about pushing channels and stuff. She does a lot of good there.
Well, it really kind of banks on what it is, Linda.
Now you crawfishing now.
What do you mean?
You're backing up. You said you try anything once.
Well, let's put it this way: most things, anyway.
uh,
Like I was taught to always try give it a try before
I'm not talking about a bad meal, Gracie. I'm talking about just
saying no.
there's something they clean with and stuff that it. I know what you're talking about, a nursing home, but there is an odor to any hospital. Hey, Clown.
Hey, Claymare.
Well, but anyway, y'all do a good job. You deserve being able to retire. You're welcome. I always enjoy going to y'all's lives. I wish I could speak their language more than I can. I wish I could speak Filipino. You gone, Lillian? Okay, well, just be that way. You just leave me and Kenny here all lonesome.
Good night, Lillian. Good night. I say, not all. Don't do anything I would do.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. Good night, Dyson's Crazy Adventures.
Well, I tell you what, I'm not bad about going to the doctor. If I go to the doctor, something's wrong. That's like this knee. Well, I babied it for about 2 weeks, and it's starting to get a little bit better now. But most people have been in a doctor's office the next morning. Oh yeah, you can.
Did
You
you
know that.
see that? Did you see that question Claymare got you? Asking when you coming to her live.
Oh, I thought you said thank you for coming to the live.
Well, she said that too, but she also, I think she's wanting you to come up on one of her Saturday lives.
Oh yeah, we
Where
need
she
to do
does,
that.
where she does Creator Corner.
Yeah, we need to do that. I don't know. Uh, look on the deal and send me an email, and we'll get set up on it. Is it G rated or X rated? I gotta have to see if I got to be on my best behavior or not. Yeah, we still got 24 people on here. Oh, we ain't been on here very long tonight. We just an hour and 15 minutes. We just getting started.
I can't believe Michael Ann's not up here or Crystal's not up here. Of course, she said she's not been sleeping very well, so she might would sleep.
I'd enjoy it too. Yeah, he might have. Crystal ain't been feeling good for the last few nights, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either. She said she said the other day she said she wasn't sure if it was due to lack of sleep or getting too much sleep or what.
Janice was in here earlier, I think. Captain Jack, it's a funny deal. Guys can, most of the time, can stand major pain that's short and sweet. I mean, when they really get busted up, they seem like they handle it better. Women do a whole lot better with long term pain than men do. Uh oh. You got you another song.
I see that. I haven't played it yet.
Oh, that's Michael Ann. I thought she was on here.
Michael Ann says she's having a hard time staying awake. Too
Jen-
many late nights. Too many late nights caught up with me.
Jen-
Yeah, that I took me a nap and I slept for about maybe 4.5 hours maybe. And then I slept a couple hours this morning before we left to go out. I woke up about a little bit after 11:30.
Who's it by? You gone, Diane? Well, be good, darling.
Good night, Diane.
When I get sick, you don't have to worry about fooling with me because I'm just like a damn bear. I hibernate. I sleep, get up, maybe go to the bathroom or something like that, lay down and go to sleep again. If I'm really sick, I might sleep 20 hours a day. And I don't want to fool with nobody. Just leave me alone, let me sleep. Yeah. I was listening to a song a while ago by old Jerry Reed, and the name of that song was PMS, I guess. That's funny. Jerry Reed's a nut. I got to meet him one time, and he's just as crazy in person as he was in all the stuff he played in. Da-doing, da-doing.
Yeah, hang on a minute.
Yep. Damn, that's an old record, Michael Ann. Rusty Warren. I think she's one of the first women that do the party records. We just know when you have it. That's all. That's one of them yes dear times. Yes dear, yes darling, whatever you say, baby. And the next thing out of y'all's mouths is, "Don't you patronize me." Everybody handles getting sick different. When I get sick, I just want you to leave me alone. Just, I'll be all right. But that's one thing about being in a hospital. You fires that come in there and take battles, and just about the time you get to sleep good, well, in there taking your vital signs, wake you back up, and you go back to sleep. 4 hours to wake you up again. There you go, Linda. Oh yeah, Jerry Clower. I was reading something about chocolate here a while back, and they were talking about if a woman eats chocolate every day for 2 weeks, they claim that it's more addictive than nicotine, more addictive than cigarettes is. For women, guys, it don't work that way. Knock him out, John. Yeah. We had some comedians back then that didn't get real rough. I mean, the language wasn't 4 letter words every other word, but they were funny as heck. And now it's more shock value. I think one of the funniest stand up comedians I ever heard was old Bill Cosby. He just get a stool and get out there in the middle of a stage and start talking. He was hilarious. He never say one cuss word. I can go for the ice cream. Only trouble I got to fight Rocky over it. That dog loves it. He loves popsicles and ice creams. He'll fight you for that. Or ice? You put ice in a glass, you better give him a chunk. Yeah, when he first got started. You remember? Yeah. Oh, Lord, Cookie. I got 2 daughters. And once they hit about 11, you walk in the door one night and they'll come hop up in your lap and hug you around the neck. And you walk in the next door night and say hello to them and they'll go to bawling. You can't win. I tell you what, I got hooked on is dang popsicles. Yeah. What was that
That
gal that
song,
do what?
that song was hilarious. That song was hilarious.
Oh yeah. My daughters were. I didn't have any trouble at all. Yeah. With my daughters though, I could just tell them something. That was it. I mean, they didn't get me in trouble at all. Man, that boy had hell, and of course he was too much like me. You knocked the bunnies out, huh? Oh, Lord. About every 2 or 3 months, I'll take a notion I want something that's chocolate. The other night, I was walking through the store and I saw one of them, what was it, Almond Joys. I thought, damn, that tastes good. And I ate that and I won't eat any more chocolate for a pretty good while. I tell you something I used to like at Valentine's Day, though, was them chocolate covered cherries. Now, them things were good.
Y'all making me hungry for chocolate now.
Now, what is that, Gracie? So you're a connoisseur, I'm just an old redneck. It's just a different deal with the boys, though. You got to go find some chocolate first. I like that yet. There you go, Michael Ann. Yeah. Damn, I haven't had any tapioca pudding since I was a kid. I bet you did appreciate that, Michael Ann. You're going to ask him, or you already remember? Yeah, now I like those things, but that's once a year. Now that, ooh, I ain't never tried that. Oh, now Captain Jack, don't you start a William on us. He talking about Fritos with Hershey chocolate bars.
Who's that? Frito?
Captain Jack.
Fritos are awesome with Hershey's chocolate bars. Are you talking about those two mixed together?
William's always coming up with weird stuff to eat.
William is the 117 Peace Dragon.
Yeah, I'm getting about the mood that I'll do that. I'll go to that Sonic and get a strawberry shake. Now I like them. I like strawberries. With pretzels. Man, I'm learning all kind of stuff in here. I ain't never heard of eating that.
You like Hershey chocolate bars with pretzels? Now I've had chocolate and pretzels together. Yeah, it's pretty. It's a salt and sweet.
Don't they dip them in chocolate sometimes?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, uh, you get like a sweet and salty flavor taste. So
Cookie that dog of mine to go crazy every time I stop at the Sonic. Because I order a double cheeseburger, and when we get home, I take one patty off and give it to him. He knows what's coming. Boy, he likes them Sonics. Yeah, I used to date an old gal that was like that too, Linda. What are you shaking?
oh Lord, Rod.
What?
Oh Lord.
It just bringing back old memories. That's all. I got a Boston Terrier. I let. Him, I got a. I took some pictures of him today, and I'm gonna put him on the video tomorrow, probably.
Hey, Janice.
Huh. I ain't enough of them damn truck stops. I don't even walk in there hardly. There's Miss Janet. Just can't stand to do what, not be around us. That's all.
She probably is like me, has FOMO, fear of missing out.
Kenny's scared not to come in here. We'll talk about him if he don't come in here. No treat. Down here, we've got a chicken chain down here that's Bush's is the name of it, and they've got dang good fried chicken. I
Hey,
never had KC.
yeah. Hey, Ron, how come you're half off the camera and half on the camera?
I don't know, just half-ass night, I guess. I'm gonna be like you, start getting lower the tighter I get.
Yes, that's what FOMO is. FOMO. FOMO. It's fear of missing out. Yeah, that's what it is.
Now, this little old bulldog is, or he's not a bulldog, but I call him a screw-tail bulldog. But he's getting chunky. He weighs over 30 pounds now, but he's not fat. Good night.
Good night, Christina's Guys' Crazy Adventures.
Like you want to. It's cooling out here tonight. Pretty warm today. Oops. Yeah. There you go, Gracie. He's a
It just started. It just started. That's a beautiful and cute dog there, Ron. It just started pouring down the rain.
really.
Just now. A big gush of rain, yeah.
He's a mess, Gracie.
I need to get up and lock that door because Dad forgot to lock it.
Yeah, he was asleep. I got a treat out to make me come over here. Yeah, my 1 hour live, Cookie. I ain't never done a 1 hour live. I think by 2 hours, I think I got one that was 2 hours. Everything else is 2.5, 3, 4. Yeah. When it comes to food, that dog partial that food now. I get tickled at him when I'm eating. Good Lord. Kenny done pushed the wrong button again. I think of one time. That was my plan, though. Yeah. I got a friend of mine that got 2 Great Danes. Woo. Yeah. With a 3 hour one right on top of it. That was on April Fool's Day. You just about could. I couldn't own a Great Dane. Uh, I think the average lifespan on them is like 5 or 6 years. And that would kill me. I got a friend of mine that raises them. Good night, Hilda. When I was traveling last year, I stopped at a campground in New Mexico. Uh, Dang, what's the name? It's something Wells. You hear about it all the time in the movies and stuff. Anyway, I stopped there and met a friend of mine, and he had a teardrop trailer, one of these little bitty trailers, and he had two Great Danes with him. I don't see how all three of them got in that. And he ain't no little guy himself. I don't see how they got in that teardrop.
I don't understand this internet thing.
What's the matter?
Internet just kicked me off.
You got too many hot videos running.
No, no, ain't that. It's something with the Spectrum internet.
You just thought you had the sound off, and all we could hear was. we just,
uh,
we just figured you were practicing.
no, not hardly.
Practice makes perfect, Kenny. Oh Lord, them dogs are huge.
I,
Yeah, that's just what I was fixing to say, Gracie. Them are the slobbernest dogs. I love boxers, but that's one reason I don't have them anymore. Is they'll slobber so bad when they get hot.
yeah, yeah. That Ron's got a Boston Terrier. Yeah.
Well, this crazy dog of mine has picked a habit up. You'll wake up in the middle of the night, and he'll have his nose right up against your nose. You open both eyes, and you're just looking at eyeballs. I don't know why he's got to doing that.
I know the next dog I get, it's not gonna be, it's not gonna be another 55, 60 pound dog or more.
Hell, the dog I had, not the Yorkie, but the one before that was a 105 pound blockhead lab. And I've had some big dogs. I had labs, three of them, I guess, in a row. Boy, they're good dogs, but it's the same thing. They're big and they shed, and this dog doesn't shed. And
That's what I want. One that don't shed
and
like crazy.
that Yorkie shedded, and uh, they're just you got to take care of them a little bit different. And every dang grass burr in the world will get in that Yorkie's hair.
Well, see, I want to be careful and not get one that's too small um, because of their immune systems.
Yeah.
They get sick real easily if you get the ones that are too small. And they don't last but about they don't last but maybe about a year, I think it is. Some of them. Some of them that are really small immune systems and get sick real easily. That I used to know a person that used to work at our local food city. Of course, I never did get to see the dog, but it was so small you could literally fit it in your shirt pocket.
Yeah,
It
I've seen it.
it was that small, and she was gonna have me. She was gonna bring it one day and have me carry it around in the store.
And I tell you what, they fixed me up the last time I had one of them CAT scans. They laid me down on that table, and when they did, I had to turn, and my back popped and went out of place, and I couldn't get out. I couldn't get up. It took two of them to stand me up. And after a little bit, it sort of worked out. I don't know if it was a muscle cramp or what. Weird. Well, Gracie, did y'all have one of those open CAT scans? Had they, y'all have those up there now? Or you're not in a tube? I think they're supposed to be pretty new. Before me and my wife got married, well, she had a Chihuahua. And every night I'd walk in that house when we were just going together, and I she she was fine until I started walking out. She'd bite me every damn night when I was leaving. Lord, I had boots on, so it would really hurt anything. But then my wife would go out of town, and I'd go over to feed that dog. That dog come get up my lap and love on me, and he knew where his food was coming from. As soon as she came back, he'd go back to biting me again.
So that dog hated for you to leave or something.
I don't know. He wouldn't bite you when he come in, but he'd bite you when you're leaving. But he didn't do that once you wasn't there. Hmm.
But yeah, I know I had a Chihuahua and a rat terrier and Chihuahua mix one time, and both of those dogs, they get up on. I know that they would get up on my lap, and that one would lay on one side of the chair, one would lay on the other, and they'd both be fighting on which side. They'd both be fighting on which side they'd want to lay on, and then Dad, he couldn't get nowhere near me if they were up on my lap and on the chair. If he got anywhere near me, he was asking to get bit because they were that protective. They automatically did that on their own, didn't they, Dad? Huh?
Gracie, you sound like me. And just I was working at 1,400 bed hospital, and if they got a patient they couldn't get draw blood off of it, they'd call me, and I'd go in there, and most of the time I could get it. If I didn't get it, well, they had one doctor come in do a cut down. But Lord, I've took blood out of kids, and they bring some of them kids in that hospital is just skin and bone, and you'd have to take it out of the head. I don't know where you could stick them. And I used to be pretty good at that. I think people are born with a knack for that. I don't think some people ever learn how to do it. Yeah. Lord, I stuck a many a one. We actually had, I remember 3 kids that we couldn't stick, we couldn't get blood out of them. And finally, me and that doctor got to talking, and I stuck the kid inside the leg. That's the only place we get any blood. And I did that twice. They, thank you, Nicole. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah. Every time I go in to get blood drawn, they want to draw it on my left arm. I tell them my left arm been tore up pretty good. I tell them you're not gonna get any blood out of that left arm. You didn't do the right one, and they'll sort of grumble about it because their tables and stuff are set up. But and usually I got to pump it up. So they say no, you don't have to do that. Okay. No, you're not gonna have to go very far to get up at that meet up. You haven't ever never got mad at a patient and took a needle and tapped it up against that glass case, have you? I shouldn't even tell this story, but we had a MP outfit that was right next to that hospital I was working in, and they got a new commanding officer in there, and he can give all kind of tickets to some of them guys in that hospital, and he gave me a ticket one time for being in the wrong place. I told him, I said, man, they didn't have his stuff posted. It didn't make any difference. So I went in and told my commanding officer what happened. He said, "Oh, don't worry about it." But it was funny as hell. There, when you're in the army, yeah, when you're in the army, you got to have about 30 something shots before you can get out of country or before you can get in country. And somehow that whole MP outfit shot records got lost, and they had to take and they had to take that 30 shots over again. That happened twice, and he got well. We could get along with them MPs pretty good. But no, you can take a needle, Gracie, and just tap it against the end of it against a glass case, and it'll put a burr on the end of that needle. It'll bring meat out when you bring it out and dull the hell out of it. And that captain got one of those needles. Mm-mm. I don't know. I can't even see the thumbs up. I don't know. I have to go back to YouTube side to see that.
You got 23 thumbs up is what I'm showing.
No.
I may have to refresh.
You don't want to mess with them nurses, Cap. They can get tough right quick. Wow, thank you. I didn't know if they would do it or not, but I think YouTube's starting to push this channel just a little bit. I noticed they're recommending it quite a bit.
I see 27 thumbs up now. I just refreshed it.
For a long time, I don't know if I could give blood now or not. Gracie probably answered this question. I had malaria when I was over there, and I know at one time they told me it was 7 or 8 years before I could give any blood, but I don't know if they take my blood now or not.
Dad can't give any now.
But he had malaria, or well, he's diabetic, so
5 times. He's had malaria 5 times, and they still told him he couldn't get blood because he's had malaria.
That's not fun.
I can give blood. It's been a while since I gave any, but
When's the last time he had a bout with that?
Me? Who?
Yep.
You talking about my dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. When's the last time you had a bout with that? He said. About 45 years ago.
Oh, it's been a long time. Okay. Well, that's good. I tell you what, I don't never mind getting old, Gracie, because the alternatives of that don't hold much to look forward to.
The last time I had it, I ended up having malaria and bronchitis. Time. He had malaria and bronchitis at the same time, he said.
Yeah, there you go. Talking about bumblebee kicking.
In the hospital for about 2.5 weeks.
When you get that crap, you'll be feeling good one day, and wake up the next morning 104 fever and just sicker than a dog for.
I forget what it was, but one time when I was overseas, I had it. I got infected, and there was a lot of us that were sick and stuff, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but I think they said it was yellow fever that a bunch of guys had, and we had to kind of stay away from each other. Can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear.
And we had to use separate bathrooms. We weren't allowed to use the same bathrooms or nothing. And that's pretty tough when you're in a field hospital.
Yeah.
That's on a war zone, you know.
Yep. That's where I used to work.
I think it was yellow fever they had.
Well, this one's malaria. Kenny asked him how bitter a quinine pill is. Malaria pill.
Oh Lord! how better is a quinine pill? I'd rather eat dog poo poo.
You take you, you're supposed to take one of these pills every day for malaria. Them damn things. Yeah, they are, cat. Ooh, they make everything pucker up.
Well, I do know I drink quinine water, and a lot of times because I when I'm around people and stuff, and and I know I do recommend you mix it in with something else and not drink it straight because it does have
Well,
a nice
that
have a nasty bitter taste to it. I will say that.
that that quinine pill, that malaria pill, that
Yeah.
damn is so bitter it'll just lock everything up. Ugh. And then I don't know what it was. I think it was iodine pill. What the hell did they call them water bag, Paul?
Lord, I can't remember, buddy. That's been so long ago.
They had canvas bags that they put water in, and they had some water purification pills. I think it was iodine. That water tastes like crap. Yeah.
Uh,
Ooh, that
I
makes my jaws hurt to think
the
about.
the unit I was with, we had a van that purified our water.
It just depends on where we were at.
And
Damn, that'd make my tongue.
two other guys, we had to run that thing. That was a tough job working that thing 8 hours a day. You know, between the three of us, each one of us had to take an 8 hour shift.
What, you don't want them water wagons?
Yeah, it was a purifier, and it was on a truck bed like, and then a van like. I can't think of what they called the daggone thing, but it was a water purifying machine,
Yeah.
and it was about as big as a trailer. And we had to take turns out there in the field. We'd be out there in the field near the that nasty water and stuff, pumping it in and cleaning it so we could have water for the troops to drink.
Mm.
And we had to use I can't even remember exactly what all the chemicals were, but I know that some of it was like a bleach type thing and some other stuff and stuff like that and you had to we'd be out there trying to purify that water, and here come the enemy attacking with grenades and all kinds of stuff, you know, M80s and all kinds of stuff, and we'd have to stay with that truck and operate that machine.
Here about 3 weeks ago, I got a call from VA, and they told me to come in. They need to check something. Check something? What y'all talking about? Well, they found out that 80% of the medics and nurses in Vietnam
Uh-huh.
come down with hepatitis C.
Oh,
80%. I checked out. I didn't have it, but man, I like freaked out when they were talking about it was that high.
yeah. Well, I thought the malaria was bad enough.
Oh,
I didn't get anything else while I was over there. I don't want anything else on top of what I already got. So
Oh hell no.
I had some friends in my
shoot.
unit and stuff that caught the bad disease.
Can you hear me?
You know what I'm talking about?
I didn't hear what he said.
Speak up again, Dad.
I said I had some friends that caught the the blue disease. You know what I'm talking about?
He had some friends that caught the blue disease. You know what he's talking about?
I never heard of that.
It was an incurable sexual disease.
It was an incurable sexual disease.
Well, that was the forerunner of AIDS, is what it was.
Huh?
I said that was AIDS, is what it was. They just,
Oh, it was called it
yeah,
was called the blue. Well, I hate to say it, but
Go ahead.
it was the blue balls,
It was the blue balls, is what they called it.
and they had to be shipped out and put on an ocean liner, and
They had to be shipped out and put on an ocean liner. He said.
and they had to stay there until they passed away because they were incurable.
they had a place in Florida that they sent them people to.
Huh?
I said they had a place in Florida, a hospital that they sent them people to. You never did hear
Oh,
nothing
back
about
when
it.
I was overseas, that's where they all got shipped to, and they were supposedly never to be released from that ship until they passed away.
What, from what I understand, Gracie, was that it was, we'd be working in one of them back hospitals, and you might get in a day's time, you might get 6, 7, 800 people, and you just be at the end of the day, you just be covered with blood. I mean,
Oh yeah.
just there wasn't any. They just weren't particular about it, and that's where most of that came from, I think. But that and then eating, there's a lot of them boys that eat that food over there, and you could get hepatitis that way too because they use human manure on those plants over there. So you could pick hepatitis up from them like that. I ate a little bit of that kind of stuff, but not a. It always had to be fresh, and you sort of the wild stuff wasn't too bad. You going, cat, Captain?
We
Sorry, I was trying to cover the mic and cover the camera before I sneezed, but I wasn't able to get it in time.
Oh, ain't no problem.
Whew.
we go into the village there and where we were located, and they feed us baby snails, and they made their they took the skin of snakes and made their bread.
They took a skin of snakes and made their bread. He said.
That wouldn't surprise me any.
Uh,
I said that wouldn't surprise me any.
yeah, but that that it was just real flat and
Good
thin.
night, everybody that's going to bed. I'm still going to be up for a while until the end of the stream.
And those little baby snails, you just had to pick them out of the shells after they cooked them.
Now, like I said, I've had the baby snails, but I've not had the big ones.
There ain't no way I'm going to eat one of them.
Yeah.
Burger.
Now, Gracie, yeah, I was in 85th Medevac. It was in a vac hospital, just like MASH on television. And then I stayed there a year, and then I re-upped for another year and went to the field. I was field medic the second year.
Good night, William.
85th Medevac.
I spent my first year in the northern part of South Vietnam, and then my second year I spent down around Saigon. Out there in the mountains.
Yeah. You know, before that war over there, Saigon was a pretty place. There were still parts of it that weren't tore up that were pretty.
I never did get to go into a town. We just got stationed outside there, out in the hillside and stuff. But I can't even remember what it was called now, where we were actually located at. It's been so long ago. But I know that when my first year when I went in over there, we landed in July. And I spent most of my time between July and Da Nang.
Da Nang? Yeah, I was there. That's where I flew into.
Yeah. And we were out in the field the biggest part of the time out there. And
Gracie, I'm gonna tell you something that I went through some groups and stuff at the VA, and I was talking to one of the doctors, and they got to be pretty good friends, and I asked him one day, I said, why in these groups? I said, we don't do it on purpose, but the guys from Nam clump up and they get off away from the other guys, the guys from, Desert Storm and all that. And they just don't mix. And that doctor told me, said, well, he said, what the deal is, that it's a length of combat. And he was talking about what length of combat was in Desert Storm, and like 60 days, and Korea was like, of actual combat, Korea was like 60 days, 30 days or something. I forget all the numbers. And said, you know how many days of combat were in Vietnam average? No. He said 311 days. And said, y'all never got to relax. And said, that's the difference. And I never had thought about that, but that was really pretty well true. I know the Vietnam vets get on by themselves. Wow, that's neat, Cat. Sometime the only radio station we could get was Hannah or Hannah. That's a lot of years ago.
Janice Captain Jack is asking, does anyone remember that Bond flick where Sean spoke with Pussy Galore?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not. Captain Jack was asking that question. If anybody remembers that movie.
Yeah.
My dad remembers it, Captain Jack.
Oh, I do too.
That was some Goldfinger.
That was from Goldfinger, Dad said.
Yeah.
Goldfinger. Yeah, and James called her pussy.
Yeah, it was. I really appreciate the way they're treating these GIs that are coming home now, Chris. That means a lot to me.
I remember that. I remember watching that James Bond movie, Goldfinger. Yes, Cookie, you did.
Yeah.
Because of that movie, that's when they said you couldn't use that word no more.
Because of that movie, that's when they said you couldn't really use that word no more.
Well, they've been using it for 1,000 years. They ain't gonna change now.
But you know, they just said you
Hey, Moon over Miami.
Hello, Moon.
still do, but I mean, you know.
Oh Lord. I'm not going any further.
I was trying to think of that gal that played that part, and that part made her. That that put her on the map. I was trying to think of who played that.
She was actually the lady that played in the original movie with original show with oh man, what's his name? That played the
John Connery.
on
P-
TV.
Pam Giet.
No,
Is that her?
no,
No, it wasn't her.
Gear.
no. But Honor Blackman.
Who?
Honor Blackman.
Honor Blackman.
That sounds right.
She was the original. You remember the show The Avengers?
You remember the show, The Avengers?
Yeah, a little bit.
She was the original partner of him.
Mm.
I can't even think of what his name was now. Golly, I watched that show for years. See, my mind's just going blank. But yeah, Honor Blackman, she played Mystical Lore. And
Gracie was Seeking Adventures said that she'd never heard of that one.
which one, The Avengers?
No, that
Goldfinger?
that Blackman woman.
Oh, yeah, Honor Blackman. Yeah, she was, I believe she was the original Modesty Blaze, too.
He believes that that she was the original Modesty Blaze too. Good night, Cat.
Well, I'll be doggone if I could think of the guy's name that played the hero.
Honor Blackman was that lady's name.
Huh?
Honor Blackman.
Yeah. And then Diana Rigg took her place.
Diana Rigg took her place, he said,
Yeah, in the Avengers.
in the Adventures. In the Avengers.
Yeah, I'm sort of winding down too. Yeah. I think I'm about ready to wind it up too. We got 2.5 hours in right at it.
You gonna wind it down too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think it's 3 o'clock last night.
It's about 10 to 3 here, but it's only 10 to 2 where he's at though, cause he's in Texas.
Well, I know that, but I was just saying it's about 3 o'clock here last.
Enjoyed it, everybody. I hope everybody has a good night. And y'all don't get too crazy
I
with this.
think you're waking me up, buddy.
Yeah. Y'all don't get too damn crazy with this full moon now.
I didn't even know the moon shining. It's been raining here, so I
It's
didn't
been
know the
raining.
moon shining.
Boy, it's a full moon. Gracie, you believe that?
Oh, Lord, mercy.
Y'all have a
Sorry
good
about that, guys. He's coughing up a lung. It sounds like
I'm having a triple fur ball.
he's having a triple fur ball.
You talking about that pussy galore again. So that cat sitting in fur balls up. Good night.